Yes, good morning, my people. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're enjoying this video. You've been enjoying my series. Today we are doing episode 18, and this is when the worst happened to us. This is the aftermath of the wrong turn that we made. We are actually calling this episode Wrong Turn. Some of the comments that I may make on this video may hurt some people, especially people from Zambia and some in the authority. My main intention was not to hurt anyone. So I'm very sorry about that. But my main intention was to speak for the thousands and millions of Zambians who have no voice or who could not be heard. Okay, so that was Zambezi River, the one I'm showing you, the aerial view of Zambezi River, and that is a place where we spent the night. So guys, some of the wordings, I know they are not kind. They are not kind at all. Just bear with me. It's just how the situation was, how we made the long decisions, and how we made the wrong turn. I don't know whether you have watched the movie The Wrong Turn, the horror movie The Wrong Turn. This actually depicts that whole movie, Wrong Turn. Whatever happened between Sesheke, that is Katimamoriro border, all the way to Livingstone, it is a hell on earth. The roads there were pathetic. So guys, this is the road leading to the hotel, the resort where we spent the night. The resort is next to Zambezi River. I'm going to do a narration of how we got here, the narration of how a guy helped us, a Rastaman. Big up to that Rastaman who took us to that hotel in the late hours of the night. It was around almost 12 tonight, and that guy actually he led us through this route while he was riding. He was riding a bicycle. I think he was coming from work, and maybe he was going to his house, because we were lost. Let me not spoil the whole script. There is a part that is narrating what happened. So we met this guy, and then he told us, we told him we are looking for a hotel. We could not find one at Sesheke. All the hotels at Sesheke were all booked, and they were all full. So he told us, follow me. If you are not in a rush, you can follow me. Near my place, there is a hotel there. There's a resort there. So he was struggling actually to ride on the Quicksand, the one that you are seeing here. But what I would say, if you are coming from Namibia and you are entering Zambia, kindly avoid Sesheke town. Avoid Katimamoriro border. That border is one hell on earth. You're actually going to see what happened. You're actually going to see the whole drama, the whole horror. Actually, it's like a horror movie. It's like a horror scene. See those sceneries? Do you call them sceneries, or what do you call them in a horror set? That is what we experienced. But anyway, plan of the day was to do Sesheke all the way to Lusaka. Lusaka, remember, is the capital city of Republic of Zambia, but now it was around almost 800 kilometers away. We could not be able to do that because of the state of the roads. We only managed to do 130 kilometers in a whole day. 330 kilometers in a whole day. Just imagine, from 9 a.m. To late hours. That is to 18 hours, or simply 6 p.m. in the evening. So we only covered 330 kilometers, and out of that 130 kilometers were done off-road, completely off-road. So once again, I'm giving a disclaimer. The views on this video, whatever I say on this video may not reflect the actual picture of Zambia, may not reflect the actual picture of Zambia. These are just my own observations, my own personal opinions, and no one should be held accountable or liable for whatever I'm going to say in this video. And to my comment section soldiers, I've seen them, especially while I was in Namibia and South Africa. If you know you are not in agreement with what I'm saying, remember there is what is written on the paper and there is what is on the ground. So like I saw another guy raising a comparison between the road infrastructure in Kenya and the road infrastructure in Namibia. One thing I'll tell you, what is on the paper is not necessarily what is on the ground. Like from whatever country you are watching, the government may project an economic growth of like 8 or 10% in a physical year. But let me ask you, on the ground, that is on the ground, have you experienced an economic growth of 10% in your life? Has things improved to like 10% at least? Like if this year you earned like 1 million, that means that at the end of the physical year you earn like 1 million, you add another 10% of it, that's like 1.1 million. Did you? I'm sure you didn't. So sometimes you can have something on paper, like I was saying in Namibia on paper it has the best roads in Africa, but on the ground, based on the routes that I used, the roads were bad and they were nowhere close to what we have in South Africa and to what we have in Kenya. Actually, Kenya has way better roads than Namibia. And out of the countries that I traveled, the 7 countries I traveled, and the roads I used. Remember, I did not tour the whole of Namibia. I did not tour the whole of South Africa. I think I did a tip. I think I did a quarter of South Africa. So I'm not generalizing the whole South Africa or Namibia. No, I'm talking about the parts that I toured. Out of the parts that I toured, I would say South Africa has the best roads in the region, followed by Kenya, then from there followed by Namibia, Botswana, Tanzania, then Zambia having the least, having the poorest, the bad roads, and also Lesotho. Lesotho has very good roads, especially on the estates. They have tarmac, they have tar roads, so that is something commendable. But then don't forget, Namibia is quite a small country. So guys, let's enjoy this drive together. Still not on the highway. It was like 3 kilometers away, and you can imagine the Rastaman never dies. Rastaman never gives up. He was riding a bicycle on these Quicksands last night. It was the wee hours, almost at midnight, showing us to that resort. Actually, anyway, let me not spill the beans. Guys, sit back, relax, let's enjoy this drive, and please consider subscribing. So this is the lounge we slept. It's like 3 kilometers from the highway. It is called Meno Angweshi, translated as a tiger fish. Yes, that is a translation. Lodge and resort. That is where we are from. Let me tell you guys, the Quicksands. Where? Let me tell you, if let's say just God, if we didn't have a 4-wheel car, this road we could not have passed, especially where we passed last night. We could not have passed. So let's enjoy the drive. So we are now approaching the Zambezi River. This is the bridge. We passed here last night. We could not be able to do a recording of the bridge. It's a very, very long bridge. There are also potholes all over. Don't forget, we are in Zambia. And I think this is one of the longest bridges I have crossed. Even the Nyali bridge is not as this lengthy as this one. We are heading back to the border. Remember, we slept past Sesheke. I've shown you in that video, but we could not find fuel. See, we have like 109 kilometers remaining, and from where we are just going to pass through a very thick forest. No people living there, no petrol stations, so we have to come back. Without in Sesheke, we are going to find mainstream petrol stations, but we didn't find any. There are just people there with jerry cans, with vibuyu selling fuel. People are selling fuel on kiosk using vibuyu jerry cans. So we decided to come and try back here at the border, see if we can get any petrol station, because the petrol sold on vibuyus on the kiosk, hey, I'm not sure about its quality. No, here is a border now. You can see so many trucks. So let's go there and check if we can see one. If we don't find, we'll have to go back and fuel from those vibuyu sold petrol. Just imagine this is a border, guys. We passed here last night. Just show them, cameraman. Just hold the camera. Show them the border. Just imagine this is an international crossing point of the Republic of Zambia. Just see how pathetic this border is. I'll tell you what happened to us last night. Just guys, I'm not hating this country. The people here are good. We have very people who are good, warm loving, people who are welcoming. You can see like the mamas passing in front. People here are good, but let me tell you, the government here is failing its people. It's failing its people. A lot needs to be done. I'll tell you what happened in the border after we fight fuel. You can see a border crossing. Just compare this one and the ones that we have crossed in other countries. Even leave South Africa out of this, because it is not, you cannot even equate it to this. Just even the Tanzania side or even the Kenya border. Compare with this one. Look at the potholes. This is an international gate. People coming from Namibia entering to Zambia, this is their main international gate, and there is not even a single petrol station. People are selling fuel on jerry cans, on vibuyu, in makeshift mabati houses. Hey, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. We tried to look for accommodation. Is also a problem. This is Katima Molilo border in Zambia. Hawking inside the immigration office. People are hawking inside there. They are hawking all sorts of things, even sweets, even apples, even condom. They are hawking everything. Even fetching water. People are fetching water inside the immigration office with jerry cans, and they are even charging phones. Donkeys inside the immigration. There are even donkeys in the compound. Anyway, I don't know. I'm very sorry to my people of Zambia, but I had the worst experience yesterday. This is copper, my people. Zambia is one of the leading countries in export of copper. These are country rich in minerals, but the roads here are pathetic. See, they have copper. This copper probably is being taken to Namibia or maybe to South Africa for export. Remember, Zambia is a red rock country, so it cannot be able to ship its products directly. So it has to use another country, either Tanzania or I think South Africa, if I'm not wrong. Now, they have copper. This is copper. If you are just able to get hold of just one piece, you are rich. This is copper, pure copper, that is being transported to Namibia for export. Now, my people, my question here is, look, just show them here. This pothole can swallow 10 vehicles at a go. It can swallow 10 vehicles at a go. Can swallow 10 vehicles at a go. So what you're going to do, we don't want our car to be swallowed. We want to return to Kenya. So we are going to take a U-turn and head back. You're going to take a U-turn and head back to Kenya. So let's try and make an illegal U-turn. Let's hope we don't get caught on the wrong side of the road. because this is not a roundabout, but you can see even locals here, they are used to breaking the road. Just show them the holes. Don't be ashamed of showing them the holes. Let's show this the beauty contours of roads in Zambia. You see how the road has so many contours. The road is not boring, it's not flat, it's not smooth. It has some contours for viewing, and there's a lot of copper. Hey, I'm wondering, hey, people here must be rich. The copper. How I just wish Kenya we had minerals. But one thing about African countries with mineral resources, they are the poorest in Africa, because there are just few people who benefit from the mineral resources. Like you see another roller there. There are so many of them packed here with copper. The one on the left hand side, that is copper. Yeah? Imagine, that is copper. Something we can only import. This is also copper. Everywhere is copper. Copper roads. Copper roads everywhere. And there is no petrol station or cameraman. Just take a post before you get to the next kiosk for selling fuel here. We try and buy fuel that we are not sure if it's going to damage our vehicle. But anyway, this is Zambia. Guys, subscribe, please. Just subscribe. Zambezi River. Now we are turning back. At least they have something magnificent here. They have a bridge, and a very long bridge, and it is free, by the way. That is something positive about Zambian government. That is something positive about Zambia. They have a bridge. It's bumpy, yes, but it's accessible, and it is free. The other side of Botswana, they have a very beautiful bridge. You saw that in my previous video, but they are charging. You pay a toll for it. But also don't be fooled here. We paid a toll at the border, $20. $20. That is how much in Kenya shillings? That is 20 times 130. That is around 2,700 Kenya shillings. So it's like we have paid to use this bridge. 2,700 Kenya shillings. Here you pay tolls. Everywhere you pass, you pay toll. And you can see the roads. Yeah? You can see the roads, and you are paying for toll. You see, if you pay for toll and get a smooth ride, like the one in Nairobi Expressway, you pay for toll. It's something worth. You save your time, you save your fuel, your car does not get damaged. Something worth. But now here, you pay for toll, you still repair your car. Remember I told you the issue I was explaining in my previous videos about what happened to my suspension. Iliharibikia huku Zambia tukienda. Na sasa bado sijatengeneza. Sijui kama nitaacha mguu huku. Anyway, my people, let's enjoy the drive and subscribe. So my people, we are in Sesheke. This is the main border, Katiro Moliro, the main border between Namibia and Zambia. Surprisingly, there is not a single petrol station here. This is a copper export country. Guys, this is Sesheke. That's the one I was telling you about. You can see here, there is not a single petrol station. Not a single petrol station. We are running low on fuel. We have like 100 kilometers on our fuel tank. Remember, we arrived here last night at we arrived at the border at around 2 p.m. Then we cleared we spent there like 7 hours, I think 6-7 hours, the same way we spent while we are entering Zambia the last time. So what happened, we had no fuel. We wanted to proceed with the journey. Actually, we tried until we saw we have exhausted the whole town and it was just forest. Then we had no fuel. We had like 100 kilometers worth of fuel remaining. So we decided we cannot proceed with the journey blindly without fuel. So the only option that was, it was to look for fuel. I mean, to look for a place to sleep. Then the following morning we looked for fuel because we could not find a petrol station along the way, like around 10 kilometers from the border, not a single petrol station. Today morning we decided to come hunt for petrol station, and we asked the locals where can we get a petrol station, and all of them are pointing these local dealers. You can see this vibuyus here. Let me show you. You can see this vibuyus here. Let me pass there, I show you. The one on my left is a vibuyu. Now that is the oil here, the petrol here. That is the petrol stations here. You can see the roads. This is a town, a border town. So I don't know. We are now in dilemma because the next town is 250 kilometers from here. In between is just forest. Just forest, nothing else. So we just have to fuel the vibuyu oil. We just have to fuel the vibuyu oil, and then we proceed with the journey. Zambia, not the best. And now my question is, this is a copper-rich country. Why can't even the government just put up just one petrol station at the border, even if it's just a government petrol station? Anyway, we are buying data, we are buying internet right now, so that we can look if there is a petrol station that is nearer, and see if we can just buy one mutungi, one jerrycan, and then we proceed with the journey. Okay, so guys, let's enjoy this journey together. So this is a new drink I'm trying in a certain restaurant doing breakfast. So I decided to buy this one and try this one. All this food, 70 kwacha. This chicken. This is a shima. Imagine the portion here. Shima. All this for 70 kwacha. Breakfast. So this is how they serve tea. This is coffee, separate. This is milk, powder milk. Here they don't have liquid milk. This is sugar. First time seeing brown sugar on these sides. Remember, brown sugar is the only sugar available in Kenya, but in the countries we have passed, the sugar there was white. You could not differentiate between sugar and salt. So this is how they serve. They bring water with that big kibuyu, and then you make your own tea like I'm doing here. So this is me enjoying look at my nails. This is 2 weeks nails. So this is the petrol station. It's the only actually working petrol station here, and you have to queue. Actually we are queuing. I think this is the second time I'm queuing. The first one is when we had a shortage of fuel in Kenya. This is the second time I'm queuing. Yeah, I'm queuing to fuel. So here is a petrol station, just with one pump. Yeah, one pump. We are still in Zambia. This is Sesheke. So you see the potholes. We are now leaving Sesheke. We found fuel. You saw the place we felt, and this is the main highway connecting two countries, connecting Zambia and Namibia. So you can see how the state of the road. Guys, where we were at Sesheke, we met some people. We discussed with some locals to hear some views from them. We were trying to buy data bado, because we didn't have enough data to cover us through this journey. So there is a lady who was selling data, who was selling lines there, and we talked with the lady, and she was in pain because of the level of poverty, high poverty standard levels in this country. And she was just crying how the government has neglected them, how the copper is just passing them through there, the border, going to another country, and it is not helping them in any way. Just imagine, this is the road that copper tractors use. They pass through this road to take copper to another country. They use this road to take copper to another country. And the same money for the mining, the government cannot just use a little bit of it and repair these holes, even if not making a road to standards, but at least the bare minimum they can do is repair the potholes. You can see the potholes, guys. So the road is in very pathetic state. This is how we are going to drive for like the next 500 kilometers of today. So you can be quite sure that this is not going to be soft on the car. This is not going to be soft on the car. Even on our buttocks. Buttocks will be aching by the time we do 500 kilometers of the day. Now something else. We have seen the contrast. Like in the hotel that we took the breakfast, you have seen the video. There were so many government vehicles. The double cab, the Toyota Hilux, and the Land Cruiser, I think 76 or 90. I don't know whether it's 76 Alice. They were all new. Yes, and Isuzu D-Max. Oh, they were all new. 2025. The oldest was 24 model, 0 mileage, and they were in suits, shining shoes, and they were in Samsung phone, Samsung S24, S25 Ultra, a phone that is over 150,000 Kenya shillings. Others were in iPhones, but the locals there were just crying. They were just telling us, "Oh, my son, here we are suffering, my son. The poverty level here are on another level. The poverty here are on another level. We are suffering here. The government has forsaken us. There's nothing that is working here." Just imagine. I could not record that woman. It would be a disrespect if I recorded her, because she was in great pain. I had to promote her, and it is bad seeing someone's mother go through what that lady was going through. See the potholes, guys. And you know what the government is doing? Instead of repairing the potholes, because they care about their comfort, they buy bigger cars. They buy 4x4 0 mileage car for their staffs and for their officials. So that is what they do instead of repairing. So if they feel the potholes are a bother to them, they just decide to buy a bigger car so that they can be a bit comfortable on the road, while the wananchi continue suffering. So to the Zambian government, please do something for your people. Repair the roads, give them the social empowerment that they need in such places like Sesheke, the border. Wipe out that corrupt cartels there. Try also put up a petrol station. You can have a government petrol station, a national oil, a government petrol station there that is ran by the government. See the car in front of me, how it is suffering, and it is a pickup, my dear, a pickup, because of the numerous potholes. Even a rough, just look, my people. Even the people on the bicycle are also suffering. They are complaining a lot. You can see how bad the roads are here. See another hill, another hole. That is not even a pothole. That I think is a valley on the road. So guys, I'm disappointed. Yes, we are still on the highway, guys. Don't be shocked if you are in Kalahari Desert. No, we are not in Kalahari Desert, my people. We are still on the highway. This is the highway, the main international highway from Zambia to Namibia. This is the main international highway. You can see how spectacular it is. It has colors. It has brown color on the highway. There's smoke. It's like a party. Jehovah, my car. Who lose my car? Oh my God. Oh my God. Zambia. Please do something to your road. Your people are suffering. Zambia government, please, please, please do something to your people. Your people are suffering. What is this now? Oh my God. Oh. How are we going to cover 700 kilometers like this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. You have copper Zambia. Where do you put all the copper money? All the copper passing through this road. Where is that copper going? Where is the money going? Zambia, please do the road. Repair the road, repair the road for your people. Oh, I'm shaking. My car is getting finished. Oh, I'm shaking. Hey, Aki, my people, I don't know. Let me tell you something, my people. And don't laugh at me. When we crossed the border from Namibia to when we entered Zambia, it is very ironical how everything changed. Very ironical how everything changed from an organized country in Namibia to a disorganized. From, I won't say that rich, but people who are doing their best, entering to a place, I don't want to say poor, but you can see it and judge by yourself. Just imagine, guys, this is on a main highway, international actually, an international highway connecting Zambia with Namibia. Mind you, on this road, this is where tractors carrying copper for export, they use this road. Here, you don't keep left, you don't keep right, you keep on the remaining part, if there is any remaining part of the road. Just check here, at the center, there's a remaining part of the road. You see? Now that's a remaining part of the road. So I don't know who is supposed to keep right, who is supposed to keep left. Is it me? Is it the oncoming vehicles? Where my people, Zambia, you can do something. Oh. You have a beautiful country, but you can do something, government. How many times have I called you? Hey, you can do something needs to be done. My car is suffering, my car is crying loud for using such a bad load. Hey man, it's very bumpy. Oh my bumpy road. And just imagine, this is an international highway. This is where copper passes as it goes to Namibia for export. I don't know whether they export using the Namibia port, or it goes to South Africa and then exported. So who pockets this money? And don't forget, we paid $20. You see this roller here, it is carrying copper. Just show them. This is copper. That roller is full of copper. And you can see the road that it is passing, carrying. Hey, and do you know the money from the copper in that lorry alone, just one lorry, is enough to repair this road. So who pockets that money? And we paid $20 road toll to use this road. $20 is like it's like 2,600 Kenya shillings to use this road. We paid $20 to use this road, and not all of it, just to use this bad section. When we get to another section, we pay another 20 kwacha now to use the road. But we paid $20 to use this bad road here, this section. See this one now, it is carrying fuel. It's carrying fuel. It's going to, not carrying, it's empty, because Zambia is a red rock country. So it's going to fetch fuel and bring to Zambia. Just imagine, my people. Look at this town. So now I wonder what is going on man is shocked, like if you are going to arrive today, because, and by the way, that is why, remember, today we were to do 780 kilometers. We were to do 780 kilometers today. But you know what? On the map, it is telling us it's going to take us 15 hours to do 500 kilometers. So for the 700, we are supposed to take around 24 hours to do 700 kilometers. So this is the reason why we are to take 24 hours to do a distance. And if you have checked my other videos in Namibia, in Botswana, in South Africa, we used to do 800 kilometers a day in just 5 hours. 5 hours, maximum 6 hours, doing 800 kilometers a day. Today, the map, Google Map is telling us, for us to cover 500 kilometers, we are going to take approximately 15 hours to cover just 500 kilometers. And for us to do all the full distance of the 750 kilometers that we are supposed to do, it will take us 24 hours on the road. Like this, my people. You can see there's even quicksand on the highway. Quicksand on the highway. Oh my, allow me to rant. Just allow me to rant. And this is why I did not repair my shock mountain, because I knew when we get back here, it's going to get bad. It's going to get worn out. So let me finish with whatever is remaining. When I get to Tanzania or when I get to Kenya where there are good roads, I can change my shock mountings. So guys, I don't know whether to say you will enjoy the trip. I don't know, you just do what you want to do. You want to enjoy the trip, or you want to grieve with me. Guys, let's grieve together in this trip. Oh, I'm crying. Let's grieve together, guys. It's okay, cameraman, just cut. Let's grieve. Let's grieve. Let's grieve. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Hey. I beg you. Anyway, let's grieve together, guys, as I told you. Cameraman, don't show them. They are going to cry. Let's save Zambia.
Not what I said now for. Look at the lifestyle.
So guys, we are still on the highway. Yeah, this is the highway, guys. This is the highway from Zambia to Namibia. This is a highway, my people. It is not a bush road. It is a highway, an international highway. This is a highway that copper passes through. A highway that copper passes through. Huh? So in Africa we have resources, but the countries with the most natural resources are the poorest. I don't know why. It's because misappropriation of the resources. There are so many trucks that are spoiled on the highway because of punctures, others overheating, and other related issues. You can see on my right hand side, those are some of the tractors there. And you would wonder why I'm not using the highway. Let's get to the highway and see if it has improved. Now we are on the highway. So guys, actually let me tell you, rough road is better than the tarmac. Just see the holes here. Even Prados, Land Cruisers here are struggling. Just look at the holes. Look at the holes. Hey, we would rather stay off-road. Off-road is even smoother than the highway. Just see, my people. We are on the highway. My director is telling me we keep left. We keep out of road, away from road. Away from road is even smoother. Actually, what I think, they should just scrap off this remaining part of the road and just let it be a rough road. Rough road is even smoother than the tarmac. So I don't know, guys. Let's continue grieving together. Let's continue grieving together, guys. So guys, I'm checking if my tires are still there or they left the car. They are still there. Look at the road, my people. Look at the highway. This is the highway. This is the highway, my people. I'm grieving. My car is struggling, man. Look. Here, map of Africa. This is Asia. You see? The tarmac ends there, starts there, ends there, starts there. Yeah, the car is still there. Still there. The tires are still on the car. Hey, I'm struggling. Allow me to take a pause. Let me tell you, my people, we are in Zambia. How do you know you're in Zambia? By their signature, bad roads. This is how you know you're in Zambia. Look in front, you see? You see? This is how you know you're in Zambia. You're in Zambia. So, now, we crossed Katimo Moliro. Something of that sort.
Katima Muliro.
Yes, Katima Moliro. I'll put it there. I'll write it there. That is the border we crossed yesterday. The border between Namibia and Zambia, the one that we are in right now. And we arrived there at around 2 p.m. Yeah, we arrived there at around 2 p.m. And we were hopeful that we will do the border clearing in the shortest time possible. Probably 20 minutes will be done, and then proceed with the journey for like another 100 or 200 kilometers before we can spend the night. Shock on us. We forgot that we are entering Zambia. We assumed we are entering Botswana or South Africa or Namibia, but we are entering Zambia, the Republic of Zambia. Just show them the road so that they know where we are. These are not Abunuasi stories, so that you just know where we are. Yeah? So this is where we are. So guys, we're in Zambia. Okay? And this is what happened. At the border, we went to the health. We went to the health department. Everything checked well. They stamped the health paper that they give you. They checked the yellow card, and everything went well. Then we went to immigrations. Immigration also went well. No much questions. Actually, they didn't ask much questions about where we are going, how many days we are spending, or in which hotel we are going to spend the night. They did not ask all those shenanigans that they normally ask. So that one we got stamped arrival. We got stamped arrival. Now, the next step was the immigrations. Just show them around the head. The next step was the immigrations. So yeah, I'll explain as we see the road, because I heard most of you, my viewers, you told me that you want to see the road more when I'm explaining. So my cameraman has to obey that, and make sure you subscribe as a way of recognizing the cameraman. Now, am I able to talk? Let's try and move to the further edge of the road and see if you can be able to talk. Yeah, it's a bit smoother there. Now, we were supposed to go to the immigrations. Not to the immigration, to the customs. We were done with the immigrations. We went to the customs, and they told us we have to start with the Interpol police. That is the international police. We told them while we were entering Zambia the last time, our car was checked and we have the stamp. We even showed them the stamp. We have the verification from Interpol, and it is valid for 90 days. So we are still within the window. of the period that stamp is still valid. Remember, at the Interpol Zambia Nakonde, that is at Nakonde border, we paid some, I would call it bribe. We paid some amount. I think it was around, how much was it? $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was around $20 US dollars for that case. $20 US. That was a lot of money actually. It's like 2,600 Kenya shillings. And on the, if you check at the charter, the border charter, it's written there, Interpol police, free of charge, mandatory but free of charge. It's written there, but they still demanded for some facilitation fees for them to come and inspect the vehicle and check the chassis number. If they need to do tape lifting and check everything, if everything rhymes to the logbook. Higher. But the immigration lady we found at the whatever Moliro border, she told us we have to go to Interpol and get checked again. So since we are law-abiding citizens, we went to the Interpol site and we gave them the papers, all the papers, and he checked. He said our stamps are still valid, but he still insisted. Forgive my cameraman, the road is not favoring us. So he still insisted that he must check the car again. But this time around, we were ready. We were not going to bow down. Oh my! This time we were not going to bow down into paying more bribes. So we did not pay. We were not to pay any bribe. So what we did, we stayed put, and we insisted our car is checked. When he realized that we are not budging, we are not going to pay any money, we are not going to pay bribe, he started asking for irrelevant documents. He asked for the original logbook of the car. We told him, according to the Kenyan law, when you are exiting Kenya, you are supposed to leave your original logbook at the border. You're not supposed to carry the original logbook. You're supposed to carry a copy of the logbook, and if it bears your name, that is all you need. If it does not bear your name, you need authorization letter or a sworn in affidavit from the person that logbook is registered to. And since mine, it's not joint registered, it's mine alone, so I didn't need any kind of authorization from any person to use this vehicle. So I was given the temporary importation documents at the border, and that is where we left the original logbook, as it is the procedure. Higher. After we have explained that to him, you know what the guy said? The guy said, but this copy of logbook, how do I know it is yours? It's an original copy. How do I know it's a copy of the original document? You can see it is not a forged document. It's a copy of the original document. Then he started saying, you need a certain, if you are to travel with a copy, you need a certified copy. Then we asked him, by who? We need a certified copy. We asked him, by who? And you know what he told us? By Paris. So we asked him, and he insisted that before traveling, we should have gone to the police station, with a copy of the logbook to get it certified, for the police to verify if this copy is a true copy of the original, and for them to stamp and give us a letter. We told him in Kenya we don't follow. That is not the procedure in Kenya. He said here it is the procedure, and we have to do that. After he realized that tactic is not working, he went ahead and asked me, who is the owner of the vehicle? I told him, I'm the owner of the vehicle. You can check the logbook. It's registered under my name, and here is my passport. He went ahead and said, you still don't have authority to use this vehicle outside the country. How do you know if this vehicle is not reported stolen in your country? How do you know if this vehicle is not forged? He started saying that people forge title, that is the logbook. People forge logbook, and there is no way he can know if this is my car and if this need a good conduct. He said we need a good conduct from police that shows that this car is not stolen and that shows that we are cleared and we are not criminals. We are cleared by the Kenya police for him to clear us here. Aya. We are still standing there negotiating. We told him, how did we get cleared all the borders that we have passed? We are from South Africa, a country that is more modernized. We have passed so many borders, even the Zambia, the Tunduma border, with the Nakode border, we closed it. How did they clear us if they truly knew that there was a problem with the logbook or with the car or with us? Higher. The guy saw that we are not budging into that, we are not buying that. Higher. He wasted like 30 minutes there while we are still arguing back and forth for him asking outrageous documents. We give him the copies. He still insists he want to see all the documents original. You want to see original documents. So yes. Yeah, so the guy, after realizing that we are not going to give him any money, he said, now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to clear you. You are going to go back to Kenya, get the original logbook, get police clearance for the car, and get good conduct for us. We need to get good conduct from the police, then we can come here and now we can get cleared. We asked him, how are we going to go back to Kenya? Well, right now we are countryless because already we have exited Namibia, so we are not in the system. We are not in Namibia legally. We are not allowed to be in Namibia. We have exited. You can see how bad the roads are. We have exited Namibia, and now we are in a no man's land because we are not registered anywhere. We are registered in Kenya, but there is no way of getting to Kenya. Higher. After back and forth, he insisted that we have to go. He has to come to the car and check the car, the chassis number, if the chassis number is okay. So, and check if the chassis number of the car is okay. So that is what happened. We went outside and he checked the car. Then he started so many questions. Oh, where is the chassis number? Why is the chassis number not on the windscreen? I told him different manufacturers place chassis numbers in different places. They can decide to put the chassis number on the windscreen or on the car chassis or near the engine or at the door panel. So it depends where the manufacturer. It's not us who decides where the chassis number should be. So having said that, that issue was settled. He checked and then we went back to his office. Now at his office, he started putting some crazy stamps. These crazy stamps, he is putting them and making errors for us to tell him, oh, you can have this amount of money and make everything correct, make everything good. So as we are determined, we are not going to give out any money. We are ready to, since we are coming back to Kenya, we are ready to waste time there because we have accomplished our mission and now we are returning. After back and forth, that is after spending 1 hour. After spending 1 hour with the Interpol police, he stamped our documents and we were released. We were allowed to leave to go to the next station. The next station, we went to the customs lady. There was a lady there, heavily pregnant. I think eight months, if I'm not wrong. So we went to her and she told us, you have to go to another department of customs in the next building. You can just imagine, she is customs in one building and she is referring us to another customs office that is in another building. And do you know what? That was a kichinjio. It was a slaughterhouse because it didn't even have a reception. You're supposed to enter into someone's office where they are supposed to ask you some crazy questions so that they can find a loophole to eat your money. Okay, so we went to that office. We found some guys there. The guy started vibing with us very well, and he started telling us how he has friends in Kenya, how he is going to visit Kenya one day, And then as we were happy, we are like, oh, finally, we have found a genuine person. Oh, we are very lucky. Little did we know, yeah, shock is going to fall on us. Now, after some minutes, the guy started telling us, you know, I cannot allow you in because you did not enter the country. You're not. Your car is not in the system.
Your car was not exited.
Yes, your car was not exited. So it means your car is still inside the country, and you need to exit for me to be able to enter you again in the country. So we asked him, how is it possible that we left the country, we exited the country, and the car is still showing the car is still inside the country? He started asking so many questions. So finally we told him that there were some issues with the system. We told him there were some issues with the system at the Nakode border, and the carbon tax, they had to do it they had to write it manually. They had to write carbon tax manually. So that is what we told him. So the guy said, oh, I have to consult, I have to call all the borders. So he asked us, which border did we exit? We told him we exited at the Kazunguram border. Now he started saying, I have to call the Kazunguram border and other borders to know how you were exited, to know the procedure that was used. So it got to a point we told him, how your systems works, it is none of our problems, because we know we exited the country, we passed through all the checkpoint, the immigrations and everything checked well. So if in your system you did not remove us from the system, that is not our problem. If you did not remove us from the system, that is not our problem. It's a problem of you. It's a problem of your nation, that is. Now, after back and forth, he told us, go back to your car. I'm coming. Let me handle this issue, then I'll come. We went back to our car. We spent we spent 1 hour there in his office. So remember, this is now the second hour 2 in his office. We spent the second hour in his office, having the negotiations and the discussions. We went to our car. We waited there in our car for another 1 hour before he could show up. After spending another whole 1 hour in our car, that is when he showed up. He finally showed up. He came, he did the car inspection again. Remember, it was done by Interpol. He came, he checked everything actually checked. He started saying, you need to have original title, I need to see the original logbook. How do we know this car is yours? How do we know it is not reported stolen? We need police clearance, and we need all those shenanigans. So we told him, how do we get all these shenanigans? Yet we are not in Kenya. We are not in Kenya, we're in Zambia. Maybe you allow us to go to Kenya and get those documents, because we left them there. We left the original logbook there. And if we need police clearance, we have to go to Kenya and get the police clearance. So after back and forth. Oh my God. The roads here, bad. The roads here are bad. Very bad. Okay. After all that back and forth, this is the third hour, remember. We stayed he told us, I've checked the car. Let me go to my office and do a few consultations. Then I'll get back to you. We waited in the car for another 1 hour. This is now the 4th hour. After waiting in the car for the 4th hour, we got tired. And we decided to go and check what is going on, what is cooking. Because we're not being served with food. They're just cooking, and no food we are being served. So we decided we have to go back and check what is going on. So we did that. And the guy started becoming furious. Very angry with us, because we started also being aggressive. We started telling them, no, we now demand our rights. We are being mistreated, and we demand our rights now. And if the mistreatment continues, we are going to sue them. Now that is when the guy started fuming, becoming very furious. And then he handed us to another guy there. Escort them to the other customs lady. remember the custom lady I told you, the pregnant lady. We were given another guy there to escort us to the pregnant lady. And then we went to the pregnant lady. The pregnant lady, he wanted to now give us the documents. At the pregnant lady, he checking the system, he told us, no, your car is not, it's not yet, you did not exit the car, and there is a problem. I cannot enter you in the country until you are exited.
My boss.
Yes. And then she told us, I have to consult my boss, then I can, so that I can know how to handle this issue. We told her, well and good, consult your boss. Then she told us, you can wait there. You just wait. After I consult with the boss, I'm going to tell you the way forward. She just stayed there, and she was on her phone. She was not calling anyone. Actually, she was just waiting our time there so that we give them some dora or some kwacha. We decided, no, we're not giving them any kwacha. They have wasted already 4 hours. After waiting for another 1 hour there at the pregnant lady desk, after waiting for a whole 1 hour, that is when the lady told us, no, not the lady, we saw there is no help that is coming. So we decided to go back to the boss, the guy who sent us away from his office. We went to his office again. And now we went to his office and we are very furious and very mad. We are very mad. We are demanding for our rights, and we are demanding to be treated fairly. So we are there. And the guy started, when they heard that we are going to sue them, that is when they started acting. They started acting busy. Oh, they are calling, pretending with those office line. Oh, they are calling sijui who, they are calling sijui who, they are calling this person, oh, they are calling this other guy, oh, they are calling this other branch, oh, sijui, they are calling the supervisor. And in a matter of time, he told us, oh, you are good. We have noticed what you did not pay. Did you pay for carbon tax? We told them, yes, we paid for the carbon tax. He asked us, where is the proof of payment? Remember, while we were exiting the border, there are some documents that the customs plucked. They plucked from our documents, and they were left with those documents. The customs were plucked those documents, even the carbon tax. So we had actually paid for the carbon tax. Show them the dust. You see, guys, just see the dust. So the carbon tax, he insisted, no, if you cannot show us the carbon tax, you have to pay again. How much is it? We asked him, how much is it? It was, I think, 496 kwacha. 496 kwacha. Well, I told him 496 kwacha actually is more money. I told him, no, I just bring that PDQ machine. I'm not going to pay cash. I told them, I'm not paying cash. Bring the PDQ machine, I'll swipe. You know, when I swipe, I know this money is not going to their pockets. This money is going to government's account. And he brought the machine. I swiped the 496 kwacha. That was like around 23 or 2600. Yeah, it was around 2600 Kenya shillings, or an equivalent of $20. We paid that $20, and then he told us we have to pay the council fee. We showed him the receipts. He insisted that the council fee that we had paid, it was a single entry. So we paid again council fee. Council fee was 50 kwacha. 50 kwacha, that's like $2. $2, that is 50 kwacha. We paid that. Then he insisted, now you have to go and pay road toll. Okay, road toll, it's agreeable because it's a single entry. So we were sent to he sent us to the insurance. To the insurance lady. There's an insurance lady there next. We told her, we have the insurance. We told her we have the insurance. She said, no, go there. Let the insurance be checked. We took the papers, they checked the insurance. Everything checked out. So we went back to her, and then she gave us the papers finally. That is after spending like 6 hours already. Then we went to another office there that we were supposed to pay the road toll. We paid the road toll. Road toll was $20. That guy was very cool. Actually, in all our encounters, the guy at the road toll department, that guy needs a salary rise. Whoever is going to watch this video from Zambia authority, the guy who was yesterday was date 14. Was it was 14? Yeah, yesterday it was on 14. The guy who was at the counter on 14th of May 2025, at around 7 or around 7:30 p.m. That guy deserves a salary rise. He did a very good job. Every process there was very easy. He did a very good job, and he gave us all whatever we needed. Actually, we took like the maximum we took there was like 3 minutes, and we were cleared. Then having those documents, we went to a car, and then we headed straight to the gate, whereby the customs were supposed to check if we have all the documents in order. Mind you, the main custom office, there's some documents they did not give us. So I think they realized they did not give us all the documents. So what he did, he rushed to us, and he brought the missing documents to us. So I would say that whole process took us like 6.5 hours. We left that station at around 8:30. That is the time we left that station. And the roads there were very pathetic. I showed you in the beginning of this video. The roads there were very pathetic, very bad. And we tried to look for a hotel accommodation because we could not proceed. Because remember, here in Zambia there are some unwritten rule that foreign cars with foreign registration numbers on transit, they are not supposed to drive past 10 p.m. I don't know where that is written, because it's not written in the Traffic Act. It's just unwritten rule that is enforced by the police. So we decided, since you saw that in the previous videos that we have done, we slept on the car. We decided, because we don't want to sleep in the car again, let's just obey the law. We are law-abiding citizens. Let's look for a place we sleep, and then we proceed with the journey the following day. Okay, that is what we did. So we went to look for accommodation. Shock on us, all the accommodations are fully booked. We went to the first hotel, fully booked. The second hotel, fully booked. The third hotel, fully booked. The fourth hotel, there was one room remaining, and that room was 120 kwacha. 120 kwacha. That's like $5. Actually, like $5 or $6 hotel. $5 or $6 hotel. So we were like, no. That one, I checked the hotel, the room, and it was just one room. One room was not enough for us, so we decided we have to proceed to the next, check the next hotel. The next hotel, we could not. We found it was also fully booked. We proceeded. Remember, we did not have fuel. We had like 150 kilometers worth of fuel. Hey, we started entering the bush, and we are like, where are we going? We don't have fuel. We are entering a bush. We have completed all the villages and the towns there. So we came across a guy, a Rastaman guy, and thanks a lot to that Rastaman guy. That Rastaman guy was cycling. It was already past 10 p.m. He was cycling. No, it was around 9:30 there, 9:30 p.m. He was cycling, so we asked him, where can we get accommodation? He told us, here there are no accommodations on this side, accommodations are on the center, but there is one where I am going. So we asked for direction, but he told us that place, we cannot be able to locate that place by ourselves because there are no road signs, and it's in the forest. It's a road that is like 3 kilometers off the tarmac. So he told us, if you're not in a hurry, you can follow me. So we followed a Rastaman. Rastaman never dies. We followed a Rastaman. He cycled. That guy, he was an elderly man, like 50 years plus. We followed that guy. He was riding very fast. We could actually, we forgot to record that video. I will see if I can get a clip. I will see if my other colleagues recorded, and I will see if I can attach a clip there. Now, that guy was cycling at a speed of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. He was cycling very fast. So we branched off, and we got into a road that is an non-existent road, and it was full of quicksands. The car I'm using, it's a Nissan X-Trail. It was on 2-wheel. Remember, when you are doing high speed, you need to be on 2-wheel, not on 4-wheel. So I was on 2-wheel. So the car started getting stuck on the quicksands. So I engaged the 4-wheel, and then we were unstuck, and we proceeded with the journey. But you could hear the engine is trying a lot to make sure we do not get stuck. Now the guy would also get stuck with his bicycle. It got to a point the road became narrow, very narrow. We started actually fearing, where is this guy taking us? Where is this guy taking us? He is telling us there is a hotel ahead, and that hotel, there is no road. There is no road signage. So how do you know there is a hotel? How do you have a hotel without a road? So we were like, this guy be taking us to a trap. Maybe there is cannibalism going on, or maybe they want to. He's taking us to an ambush, and we get robbed of everything that we have, even the car and us and everything that we have. So I kept encouraging my colleagues that trust a Rasta man. Rasta men are good people. Rasta men are very honest people. I have interacted with them before, and I know those people are very honest people. So I told them, trust this Rasta man. You see, he is a Rasta man. A Rasta man, he is not going to wrong you in any way or lead you to problems.
In 500 meters, turn left onto D769.
So we just followed with the journey. And we finally got to the hotel. It's actually a beautiful hotel. The hotel that this video started. That hotel, Tiger Fish. That is the hotel. Actually, he took us. We were very happy. We gave him some small tea, and that was it. The journey. That was how our experience yesterday was, and that is how we slept. So guys, let's continue grieving together in this video, and that's to the cameraman for doing a good job.
Take the next left.
Short break to check my tires. Hey, imagine we are in the middle of a highway, and I'm stopping my car in the middle of a highway. You see how bad the roads are? And we closed a border point, not a border point, a checkpoint, a barrier. And we asked the police woman, we asked her, how far is this road, this bad road? And he told us we have to travel for another 50 kilometers in this state. So guys, you see how the road is? You're going to travel another 50 kilometers in this kind of the road. Look at my car. Even Kitengera roads are better than this. So let's continue grieving together, my people. I don't know if my brake pads are still there. So let's continue grieving together, my good people. Subscribe. So we are still on the journey. We are still grieving together. So far we have covered 107 kilometers from Sesheke, and guys, we started the journey. I can't even talk. We started the journey at it was around 9:30, around 9:30 there AM. Right now is 2 PM, and all those hours, guys, we have only managed to cover 108 kilometers on this kind of road. You can see even a rough road is better than this one. We have covered 108 kilometers, and we still have like 30 kilometers remaining. So we still have like almost 2 hours of this kind of journey. I'm even tired, actually. I'm even tired. I'm tired covering this short distance for all those hours. So we are heading to Kazungura. Then from there we head to Francis, then towards Lusaka. So I don't even know if we can even do 500 kilometers that we are expecting to do today. Oh my. It is not possible to do that kind of a distance because I'm already tired as we speak. I'm already very tired, and I don't know how far I can drive, especially when I'm this tired. Also, the car needs to rest. The car needs a rest because hey, it's feeling all the beatings, all the bumpy roads here, guys. So let's continue grieving together as we continue with this journey. So guys, we are finally on what we can call a road. This is something that is close to a road. Yeah, it's now better. After a whole cruciating hours, 133 kilometers. Just show them on odometer. have covered that distance, 133 kilometers. 133 kilometers on rough road. You saw it. And it's an international road. An international road here in Zambia. International road in Zambia. That's our first petrol station from the border. First petrol station from the border. So now we are heading to Kazungura. We are approaching Kazungura right now. Then we proceed to Livingstone as we head to Lusaka. We shall look for a place we are going to spend the night. You can see on my right hand side, that is the Kazungura border. On my right hand side is the Kazungura. When we proceed straight, we proceed to Livingstone. When you proceed right, you are proceeding to Botswana. Yeah, you're proceeding to Botswana. Then when you proceed straight, we are heading to Kazungura. So for now, I can tell you, let's enjoy this journey together. Yeah, the grieving part has come to an end, and now let's enjoy this journey together. Make sure you subscribe, and guys, for the love of the hustle you have gone through, kindly consider subscribing. Just subscribe, guys. It is free of charge. We do not charge for subscription. Just subscribe, and we'll really appreciate. Thank you, guys. These are all the guys that got tired of climbing the hill. Decided to take a rest there. past Livingstone. We went to Livingstone. We did some groceries there, some refreshments, some fill-ups, and also now we are on the journey. We are now heading to, we shall see whether to spend the night in Choma. Choma is like 250 kilometers from here. From where we left Sesheke up to now it's 241. Just imagine, we left Sesheke at around 9:30, and right now the time is 3:56 p.m. and we have only covered 242 kilometers. But now we are lucky, we are on a good road. This is the road from Livingstone, where there is Victoria Falls. I have put a video there. I put a video. Go check my videos. There's a video about the Victoria Falls. If you haven't seen it, go to my videos. I did a detailed video tour of Victoria Falls, so go check it. So this is Livingstone. We have just passed Livingstone, and now we are heading towards Lusaka, but we may not get to Lusaka today because the time is very late. But the road so far is good. We are now on a good part of the road, but don't be deceived. As we proceed, the road deteriorates. I think this is because of the border with Botswana, or because of Livingstone. That is the Victoria Fall, which is the main tourist attraction in Zambia. So guys, we are tired and we finally decided to settle in Kalomo. You can see that vehicle, it's Kalomo Central Constituency. Kalomo Central Constituency. That is where we decided to spend the night. Here is Ruby's Kalomo. We covered a distance of 333.5 kilometers. That is the distance we covered. I'm very tired, guys. So you saw the journey, how the journey today, we were grieving, we were not enjoying. But from Livingstone, no, from Kazungura all the way to Livingstone, mostly from Livingstone to this part, the journey was smooth and we were able to cover up over 200 kilometers. Remember, we did a whole 130 kilometers on rough road. I can't call it tarmac. That is not even tarmac. It's not even a road. I don't know what that was. You saw it, my guys. You saw it, my people. So we are adding these. We were supposed to do 700 and around 760, not sure about that, but around 700 and something, around 800. That is what we were to do today. But we saw it was going to take us almost 24 hours. So we reduced the number of kilometers that we'll travel to around 500 kilometers. And I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know from Sesheke that the road was completely rough road, no tarmac. Maybe tarmac in one section full of potholes that can swallow a vehicle, that can swallow a whole lorry actually. So after we realized that the road is full of potholes, we decided that we cannot be able to do even the 500 kilometers. So we decided to stop at the next town after Livingstone. And the next town we have found, it's this one, Kalomo Central Constituency. Kalomo Central Constituency, having covered 333. The hotel did not have Wi-Fi. We found accommodation without Wi-Fi. But we are just here to buy data. And already we have the data. So it's a good place. We're going to spend the night here. Then we shall proceed with the journey tomorrow. So guys, thanks a lot for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Tomorrow I shall tell you the plan of the day in the next video. So please kindly consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. And thanks a lot for watching this video. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. Now all I can say is mbarikiwe sana.